back, everyone, to the final episode of Season 1 of Timberborn with me, Dr. Munchkin. So, last time, if you've been following along, we kind of expanded out, getting more beavers. The Earth Recultivator, is almost done, and that is what we're finishing today. We got Beavertron kind of online, even more production, more trees, more maple, more power, more metals, and everything under the sun. It is phenomenal. We also want to finish this dirt excavator. It has 19 out of the 50 metal blocks, so that's almost done. And then we can get the final. There is a well-being. Yes, the mud pit. I do want a mud pit, but it does require said mud. So, and it has 8 visitors. So we're gonna go ahead and unlock that. That's fine. But we'll definitely want to get that online in each of them, and so this is going to have to just dig. The other thing is hopefully these to get online. But yes, the goal today, we are finishing this. We barely have any more metals to put in there. We really increased overall production over here to the point that if I start to look at my maple syrup is almost gone. I think that's from beavers. And then our pine resin is starting to decrease because I believe we're draining so many treated planks. But anyways, as we get into it, as always, if you guys like this content, please make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. With that, let's go ahead and get started, and hopefully, yes, the drought's approaching in 1.1 days, but hopefully we can go ahead and finish this in this first day. We're almost there. Again, how many metals do I have in the world? Well, I have 6 there, but in the world I have 197. So hopefully they can just work right to there. Oh my god, look at all those beavers. It's crazy. We've gotten a ballooned 346 beavers. 155 beaver bots, mainly isolated over to Beavertron. And then, yeah, we still have 8 beds available. We have 41 unoccupied jobs. We could further increase that, but we are going to need... the maple is a problem, but pine resin over here is also decreasing fairly substantially. All right, are you guys done yet? No, you're not done. Yeah, but that's the goal. That is going to be finished today. No qualms about it, especially with having 188 metals around. We should be able to get it all in there. Now, we did start to get wheat started to actually go down, which was crazy, but you can see here we do have a bunch of cattail and wheat flour available. We did expand out over here to get more cattails. But yeah, we got this cycle 31, day 14. This has been an amazing game. I love the Mega Dam. We have more than enough food. It is at 21,000. Maple pastries be coming up quite substantially. We might actually just pause this in the interim just because we kind of need the maple. And the maple is mainly used for the reason why we're growing so many more over here. Maple is used inside of catalyst production. You need 1 extract and 1 bad water to make 3 catalysts. We are transporting bad water over from our bad water source over here. These guys are working hard, but we do need more beavers. And I should have made some pine over here as well. We might reconfigure this a little bit. What are these? Maples? Because we have so much wood over here. That one is full. That one's close to being full. There's our 87 metals. Yeah, we just have a lot of wood. Alright, drought has started. That means, as everyone knows, we need to pause water extraction. So we're going to come over here, pause. Not that, pause that. Lower you just a little bit. Definitely lower you down to 0.6 so that you don't overflow the downstream. And then we are just going to pause all of those as well. It's going to add a little bit of water into the system. Just a wee bit to keep it green. And in fact, I'm going to actually check. I don't actually want to cut these down anymore. Because those are pines. So if I look you, actually I can cut that last row down. Like that. We have more than enough tree production, especially over here. Oh, did we never... Oh, those are chestnut trees. We're getting even more chestnuts. I forgot about that. But these oaks... This storage is full, mind you. That storage is full. That one's close to being full. We have 9,000. We did burn a little bit just because of the massive amount of production that was going on. Oy. It was quite substantial. We're also going to pause that for the beaver bots. The issue, though, is we are going to run out of go-go juice for the earth recultivator. It does have everything in there, so I'm hoping that they can finish it. I don't know what else would require. All materials are there, right? Do they just need to whack it with a hammer? We will find out tomorrow, hopefully. It doesn't require power, which is good. We continue pumping there, and we do have the pumps available up here as well. So they're pumping deep in the reservoir. Yeah, the lack of building materials. Let's make sure our distribution is set up. So Farmville, definitely want to import metals, and then Dam City, let's actually import metals as well, just because we are no longer producing that because all of the metal scrap is gone. Okay, what are we doing here? They are working away pretty hard. I don't know what they need, but this thing is almost built. This has been a fantastic journey, though. We started off here in Farmville. We had a tiny farm. We started to learn the game, built our first dam. Then we built Dam City, started to build this off so we could have a reservoir to keep us alive. We expanded out to the dirty miners in order to get the mine online and a bad water source, and then we started bot production. Boy, it is going up. Okay, so they just need to, I guess, pound away. But what we should see now is an explosion in metal production, as well as gears, because gears should not be really consumed much anymore. We are consuming, that's metal, 3 gears for an arm. But that is over 4 hours. So, and we would actually get, over 3 hours, we get 1 gear. So that's probably causing the gear slow up. We could possibly also just pause some of our treated planks because we don't really need them much anymore, and we're already out of power here. That's okay. Alright, so the drought is here. These seem to be watered and healthy. Don't know if that's going to dry out. It will eventually, but we are pumping water into there to keep that going. What do you mean, Kier? Why is that? Why do you have nothing to do? Oh, did I just completely... Hold on. I think I blocked it off. There we go. Now they can actually get the scrap. Because we were running low on scrap metal, but now working through the night. That also needs gears too. Okay, that's why gear production be struggling so much. This is another big thing of why gear production was struggling. We're up to 92%. Alright, how long is this? Only 6 days? That is a nothing drought. We will be back up and running ever so quickly. We could actually even pause this. Are you even working? No, you have no gears. So gears are my limiting factor right now. I have so much of the treated planks, I'm kind of contemplating just switching out some of these treated planks, which also decrease my resin consumption for a 4 more gears. I think that's a smart plan, so we're actually going to go, while we are waiting, both of those. Go to wood. Get gear workshops. Something like that. Didn't mean to put it in the wrong place. Definitely beaver bots in here. Okay, how does the dry look? It's not that bad. In fact, I kind of goofed a wee bit because I didn't get all the way over here to build that. So what we need to do, we can go ahead and at least build platforms out to here. We should have planks. Something like that, and then we can get pathing. Something like that. Okay, so that will be able to complete all of that. It's just a barrier. We could try to do something out here as well, especially since we've built out here. And what I was thinking was we could actually either build sluices or maybe even a dam network up there. We're up to 93% though. 43 beavers overall need jobs. How many beavers? There's no beavers here that need jobs. I built enough hauling posts to cover them. Over here though in Farmville, we have all 43 of them. Of course we do. That is almost done as well, so we almost have the dirt excavator. I actually like that. Let's lower you. There we go. Get a little bit of that. Let's get some well-being. Let's actually put this mud pit in. Put it right there. We can put another one. I want to put one in here somewhere. I have to figure out a space for it. But they're at least going to build this, which does just take wheat. It takes wheat? Okay. I didn't know it took wheat. But this is now operational. 3 out of the 4. We need power, so it's a little bit of an issue. I can't get all required materials. Are we importing wheat at all? I have a no import on wheat. That's cattail. It's import as needed, which I do need normal wheat. Let's check one of the storages here. Let's just make you into wheat. Alright, so hopefully the next day that will go ahead and be better. 95%. Oh, the beavers. All the beavers. This takes 10 jobs too, which is amazing. What else can we do in the interim? The beaver bots be working hard. There's not really a lot of plank. Are there a lot of planks in Beavertron? We have no planks whatsoever. So that's why we're not building that. Power is a commodity that we did not... Actually, I want to see something real fast. So we cap this off. If I open it... Alright, nothing happens in a drought. I thought maybe we could control that. That's our little bad water cap so we don't flow into our lovely network here. How are our trees doing? Alright, so we dry out to there, which is okay, because they die in 6 days, but these, watered, good to go. These, oh, I guess they just had a little bit of syrup. Yep, we have 1 maple syrup left. But since we paused this, that maple syrup is going fast. And this should up the pine resin capability. We can just go ahead and put... Maple syrup is the priority, I guess, for now. You know what we could do? If I go to wood. You are going to be pine resin, and we can get more storage. And you can just be more pine resin. Alright, so that'll work. Alright, how are we doing? New day. 97%. It's kind of very exciting. I don't know what this actually does, but it is the final wonder. We still have beaver bonds without jobs. Oh, it's because I paused that. And also we're not producing any beavers anymore. So things will start to die out a little bit. They do break down. That's why we need power. I could have built a massive kind of tower for gravity power, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it would have been advantageous for us. I want this to work more so I get more dirt. Did we actually get that built? We did get that built. We just need dirt. Alright, so if I look over here, can I build? Let's do that. And then let's build a storage warehouse, small. Actually, can that, I don't think that can store dirt, so we're going to delete that. I think it's actually this that stores dirt. Yes. Alright, they will start building this ASAP, so we can get some of that online. Alright. Farming is good, that is all good. We do drain this quite quickly. Now it does evaporate, but we're also pumping it vigorously if we have water available. Now these guys do need to be built. That one is almost built, and how are you guys doing? 6 and 30. So we're doing alright. And we're down to 1 beaver that is injured. We did have a little bit of a contamination issue last time. It's not the end of the world. We are back up to full-on antidote production. The bad tide did hit us a little bit. It's not the end of the world. And that will be a good maple syrup. Plant crops. No, trees. Maple. Maple. We'll slowly fill this in as things become available. Because these guys are going to destroy all of that. And we can actually route this around. Or actually, you know what we can do? Since there's nothing in there. We'll go ahead and move it. Like that. And that should be super high priority. They should take all the gears into there. I would hope. They just got all the resources back, so why not? This will be a backup maple. They could migrate into there just to keep the catalyst flowing over here. Biofuel we're okay with. We did move some more wood production just because we are a little low over here. 500. Yeah, we did dip just a wee bit. And we are going to lose just a little bit with this guy online. Oh, they're finally building the tapper shack. I do need gears, though. That is a problem. Oh, is it done? It appears to be done. Okay, so I need extract and I need paper. In order to launch, I didn't know I needed those things. We should have plenty of extract from there. And there. Okay, we should have more than enough. And then paper is produced locally. How much do I have in the world? 542. That is going very fast. Extract itself. Where are you? There it is. 779. Should be able to reach that quickly. Especially because we have it there. Alright, and then that does no dirt. Because we will need power to get dirt. Alright. Things are going. Did you guys build this again? No. Yeah, we just needed more gear production. I think the treated planks are more than fine, especially because we're not really eating them. I wish there was a means to be able to see degradation of things. Alright, 2 gears went into there. This mud pit will be nice though. Finally getting a mud pit. Food is stable. Life is good. This is the last day. We can go ahead and lower this just a wee bit. There we go. How much power is produced? It produces enough, it seems, to actually meet most of the demand. When it's flowing full on, I think. 2 hours produces... Oh, and this uses extract as well. Did not realize that. We will need to build storage. Small barrel at least. And make you some extract over here. We have plenty of logs in this area. And there we go. We can fill that up. How are we doing here? Alright, paper is almost good. We should have tons of paper around here somewhere. That was books. There was my paper. We will get that back online shortly. Alright, so paper is done. We also had paper over here somewhere. There's my paper mill. Oh, there's my paper, 97. And then they were producing paper over... There's my books, there's my paper. Alright, so we just need extract to move along. It's over halfway there. We're going to be launching this thing today. I didn't realize it took that though. Alright, and the drought is now ending, which is good. Let's just move you back up to 295. We kind of went down a single block. That's not the end of the world. Takes a little while to fill up. We can always drain if we need to. I'll hold off on activating those. We will activate these guys. We have 0 jobs available, bunch of haulers, which is what we need. Now once this comes back online, we should be producing dit, which then goes into here. Oh, this has a supply, nice. So we're up to 42. Oh, we can actually see what they have available individually. Oh, they don't have a farmer monument over here? Oh. Oh, we should totally do that. Monuments. Farmer monument. What covers most of my housing? I think that gets most, actually, right there. There we go. That requires just logs, which we have tons of. Look, they're already kind of building it. Alright, water is on the rise. You can see it's filling up over here. I really liked our diverted valve. What I really wanted to do was just have clean water, make this a super reservoir as well. That didn't work out. It's not the end of the world, but it is what it is, right? These guys are closed, right? Yes. So water should be starting to flow back through the network. We are starting to get some movement throughout this night, and then we only need 85 more extract to launch the beast. It's a waiting game, but it's a fun waiting game. Also, I just want to see if we start to stabilize production of gears. Pine resin is coming up. Maple is still fluctuating. This will solve the maple problem, I believe. And then planks were being eaten considerably. But we do need wood for all that too. These guys should be coming to fruition soon. There's the water coming in. All right, we're very close there. Okay, we do have you online. You are doing pine resin. That's probably why that's coming up. We have water online up here. And then this is almost built as well. So we're going to start to get massive amounts of water storage. So that's going to be nearly 15,000. The other thing is these don't evaporate. Alright, that gets us about and about. I just need you to overflow, my good sir. It's almost there. Alright, how are we doing here? Alright. Okay, we can launch. Alright, so let's do it. Congratulations! Alright, days pass. You mastered Folktails and nature-oriented ways and used the map's resources to build the faction's wonder. Alright, so that does that. We cut nearly 100,000 trees. Didn't break that many. We made 253 bots. Detonated over 1,000 pieces of dynamite. We had almost 1,500 beavers born. Oh my gosh. Flexible start unlocked. Wonder completed. The Folktails. Look at all that. That's amazing. Can I launch it again? Oh, you can! Oh, that's beautiful. I love every minute of it. Okay. Well, keep going just a little bit. We're up to 52 happiness. What are my... Yeah, we unlocked the iron teeth, but yeah, that's insane. The scarecrow, Mud pit, finally coming online. But I do need, once this gets operational, we should have dirt up the wazoo. That is a lot of dirt production. These guys, I do have 7 beavers without jobs. So, you never know. But this is almost up. And I think it's enough to power, if anything, we pause, say, science production or something. Oh, and we are getting pine resin and maple. Perfect. Did I have maple storage? I don't think I even had maple storage. Storage. And we'll just make you maple. We should have plenty of that. Planks should start to be being produced very shortly, especially over here in Beaverton and the Dirty Miners. And so if I look globally, gears are coming up, which is good. And planks are fluctuating. But on the whole, they might be on the rise? I don't know. We tried to make sure that we are producing, so each one of these, you know, 1 every 1.3 hours or 4 every 3 hours, which that uses 1 every 3 hours. So this is producing enough, I think, for 2 of them? I don't know. What is using? Oh, the mines are using the treated planks. It's not the end of the world. I thought we did the math right. So every 3 hours, that produces at least 2, so that can support that. Okay, yeah. So they can support 2. Do we have power here? We do. So you should be operational now the next night. Wait, oh, pause. There we go. That was a little bad. It'll flood, but then it should clear itself out pretty quickly. And now we're producing dirt. So once this is starting to equalize here, we are going to be pumping it out. It will be draining. That's all maxed out. And are you guys going to launch again? I would love to launch again. How much extract do I actually have? Are you guys still producing extract over here? You are? That's actually enough. We could do it again. Alright. Well, we pretty much got everything built. We built the Wonder. This is going to dig down considerably. I think it goes to like the rock bottom or something. You're not working at 100% though. Let's actually pause you. See how the network's doing. Getting closer to 100%. And I don't need you online either. We can do gears and planks though. And now that is producing more than enough to just have more and more dirt, which should be getting stored in there, as well as getting put into there. The question is, does it get migrated all the way over here? It did. There is a little bit of dirt. Nice. So as that continues to grow, we will continue to have goodies. That's cool. Alright, we never chose what we wanted over here. We do want the maple syrup. You guys are still producing crazy amounts of things. Metal blocks should be coming up. Sap is coming up. Planks, I think they're coming up. Scrap metal definitely is. That is good. Treated planks is holding steady, which is what we want. So we want equilibrium, and we have 20,000 food. Oy. Alright, the beaver bots, though, need more work. Need more jobs. What do we want for beaver bots? Beaver bots. You know what we could do? We could do this. Pathing. Something like that. And then we can do a wood forester right there, and then we can just be even better. So plant trees and plant oaks. Something like that, and then get storage, underground storage like so. Get our path set up. And then we can get 2 lumberjack flags and make these the beaver bots. And so that will further solve our wood crisis. And yeah, they're not going to have anything to do just because everything is kind of fully grown for now. Oh, that's right. Trees. Mark for cutting. There you go. Now you have something to do. Just nothing is made. Alright, everything is a go-go. That is almost made. That's all made. You're working strong. You need extract too, though, which is a problem. So I think we need to increase extract production, which we would do over here. What don't we require? I think I could get rid of you. Yeah, I don't think I need that extra smelter over here. Or actually, a dynamite factory could go because we're basically maxed out. Alright, so let's do a little rework. Nope, nope. So we're going to do metal production. Smelter there, and then I want power. And that should start actually sucking this down too. But you guys produce quite a bit. Fuel, what do you mean fuel remaining? Let's go ahead and prioritize these junctions first, because this is, the network is going to need it. And now we can prioritize this. It should be built. This I want to be a higher priority than that. But yeah, gears, sorry, explosive, max out. Beaver bots, need more jobs. We produce way too many beaver bots. Oh, we can just turn you back on. There's 5 jobs. We'll make you logs, just because that will be log city. Once these guys are fully grown, that's even more logs. We'll have a boom in log production. There's lots of tree growth, lots of cutting, but we do need more extract. How much is in here? 0 dirt. That at least has dirt, and that's completely out of dirt. So we want enough extract that is running nearly full time, all the time. You know, we'll even expand just a little bit because we have the resources like that, and then build more storage and get one of these online and just get that to be extract. The planks, gears, they should all go here. Hopefully. Yeah. That's almost done. We should have plenty of planks, right? Yeah, tons of planks there. Gears, not so much. They're just being produced and consumed at the same rate. And then it just takes logs, which we should have plenty of over here. Running a little low over there, but not the end of the world. These oaks are almost ready for harvesting. We also built more of the contamination barrier just so they live. Oh, did I mark those for cutting? I mean, it's probably fine, right? Oh, I did. So how long did it take to grow? 28 days to get 6 versus 30 days to get 8. Boy, not ideal. And those guys were just all chopped down, so we should be producing even more. We're gonna get beaver pot production up and a going there. So now we have double extract going. And then once this is built, we will have plenty of extract to go around. In fact, that's almost 200 away from being complete once again. This is actually filling up, which is nice. And now we have all these trees. Did you not make it? You don't make it all the way there. All the contamination barriers in. All of that is almost plotted. Nope. Yep, he's working on it. It's watered and healthy. I should build a sluice network there. There's just so much to do. And I want to try a new map. We're going to go to the new beavers as well. And why are you guys... Why are you injured? And where are my medical beds? Well-being. There we go. Take care of them. It's probably not good to have that so close because that's pumping the water out. What do I know? Alright, extract production is crazy good and it works through the night now. So we should start draining more bad water. They're producing 40 every 2.5 hours. You guys are using not that much. We decreased production there, but with the smelters we should be fine. And why don't you have someone working it? I guess they just finished building it, maybe? No, probably because priority. There we go. Okay. Buildings like material still? Ah, the dirt, excavator, and the dirt. Who would have thought? Still don't have much maple syrup there. We're just waiting on this whole system to come online, and then we will be good on maple syrup. But yeah, this game is phenomenal. I highly recommend picking it up. So next time when we pick up with the Iron Teeth, which is the other faction we actually unlocked, which was part of our goals, right? The Iron Teeth. We only had to get to 15, but we went so much higher. Is this still super prioritized? No. How much extract do I have in the world? 230-ish. Not bad. It's mainly coming over here. Is where I think most of it is. Actually not. But yes, the Iron Teeth, completely different faction. I believe they have different buildings, different skill sets, the whole 9 yards. So we will need to see how that all functions properly, as well as I think they have a different way of making baby beavers. I want to also try to utilize bad water a little bit more for some other means. What the heck? What? The beaver bot died? I haven't seen that. Oh, I mean, I know they break down, but I had never seen them just die. These guys are working hard, and we're going to have plenty of scrap to keep all those running. So, treated planks dropping a little bit. It was at 900. This is coming up. That's coming up. Metal blocks are coming up. Gears are back. 250 gears. So I think we are stabilized. Paper should be coming up as well, because we are not consuming the 500 paper inside of here. Yeah. What do we have over here? More bread. Food is up the wazoo. Ah, I'm just marveling at how, like, where we started right here and what we grew to, because this is just phenomenal. I think we have enough sunflower seeds and grilled potatoes. That's just me. What do I know? Alright, logs still not great over here. That will help fix that. We are chopping down though. The more logs you have, the better. All that's coming online for logs. Man, we go through extracts so friggin' fast. Once this completes though, we would basically pause it. Or we'd be producing more extract than what we're consuming. Because these guys are producing, you know, 1 every 0.75, whereas these guys are using 1 every 0.15. So one of these can cover 2. And we have 3 of them on the map. Oh, your biofuel. Was I building extra catalyst? I was. We could pause catalyst production there. That just makes more beaver bots available, though. What do we do with all the beaver bots? Especially with cattails coming up to full capacity. All the wheat's coming up to full capacity. Everything is almost full capacity. I don't know what to do anymore. Alrighty. Well, we'll get back to another day cycle. And we have a bad tide approaching in 3 days. That's fine. We have built the system that can survive quite a long bad tide, with continuous pumping throughout. Tons of, what do we have? Nearly 16,000 in storage. Logs are starting to go down again, I think just because of the crazy production we did in Beaverton. Beavertron is the amazing cybernetic beaver network. Look at all of them. Why do you have... Oh, you have bad water. Because you're bringing it over here. So you guys can start production again. Ooh, okay. Do I need... Is this draining? It actually is draining. Yeah, we actually need to be producing it faster. That is... I never thought that would be a thing. Apparently, I was wrong. The other thing we could do is try to build more housing. Oh, I could build housing here. They have lots of amenities. It's a nice little district. And we're almost ready for launch. Once again. I think we'll end it on a lunch. How about that? It'd be a beautiful way to end it. We'll wait till daytime. But yeah, season 1, we completed the Major Wonder. This took forever though. We needed this in order to support that, which is insane to begin with. We had a few incidents, contamination, food crises, water crises as well. That one was bad. All right. There we go. Let's just be able to see the whole map. It is beautiful. More beavers to the world. Anyways, that is going to do for season 1. Thank you guys so much for watching. So next time we'll pick up with season 2 with the Iron Teeth. We'll probably do another long series like this, try to get their wonder, whatever it is. I don't even know what their wonder is. I'm excited to try it. I also want to try new maps, maybe another large map, small map, or maybe even go to hard mode because it's a hard mode. We're playing on normal right now. So there's going to be lots of playthroughs of Timberborn. They're also adding new content. They just added zip lines as well as the tube at the time of this video coming out, which is a transportation network that should, I think in theory, hopefully help with the issue we're having here with beavers having to travel so far. They could instantly just travel the tube network and pop right in. We would build it accordingly. But thank you guys so much for following us on our first set out into Timberborn. I hope you guys enjoyed the series, and I will catch you next time. Dr. Munchkin, signing out.